In my last video, I animated 2D characters on a 3D background for 3 days straight, 4 cuts, 4 days. This one, more movement, more camera work, more stress, 6 cuts, same 2D on 3D style, but this time, I pushed it further.
I went overboard and made 6 cuts in 1 day.
Let me show you how this one came together. This first cut looks simple, but it really isn't. I took a flat YouTube Studio image and had to fit it perfectly onto a 3D screen. Lasso tool, constant adjustments, just to keep the perspective believable.
I did some edits to the template to make it look personal, and that took a lot of time on its own.
Once that worked, I needed her to leave the frame naturally. Standing up sounds easy, until you remember this is still 2D inside a 3D space.
This was the most difficult part of this animation, because of the angle I had to redraw a lot of times. But eventually I had to accept reality and use references. I immediately went to get a 3D model to use as a reference, and it gave me the best reference I could ever have. I continued my animation from there.
This part right here. The camera was far enough to show her legs, so I had to animate a full walk cycle. It took way longer than I expected. Timing, weight, consistency, this was honestly a hassle.
I also needed a clean reference here, so I got a 3D model same as before and watched a whole walk cycle for like 10 minutes till it glued to my brain frame. I took a screenshot and continued from there. Thanks to memory, it was a success.
This was another pickle in my tea. This time they were no legs involved, just an angle from behind, lasso tool and precision. Then I added a fast camera pan from behind her to the computer screen. Because the moment only works if the movement feels intentional. The notification needed to feel earned, not random. This cut was all about mood. Slow movement, subtle camera zoom, nothing forced. Just letting the scene breathe.
This, I guess, was the easiest cut. I just had to let the character's hands slide naturally into the scene. Done and onto the chair's back, nothing much.
And this was the final pose. No extra motion, no flex, just a quiet moment after all the work. This is why I enjoy mixing 2D animation with 3D spaces. It's slower, but when it works, it really works. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to like and subscribe to my channel. Have a nice day.